Hey, this is Chris. Possibly Blade, but with better shades. The world may never know. Let's check out some new books and a new toy. Hey guys, this is Chris, your comic intellect P. I have not been able to do a video in about 3 weeks. This is going on the fourth week. I do apologize. Now the reason is I had got very sick. And in the span of 2 weeks, I'd lost almost 17 pounds. Still was having to do my job as a driver, so I was very, very miserable, and I really didn't get out and try to get any books or do anything. I just wanted to just sit around and do nothing. But now that I have recovered, I am back, and I've got some newer books and some older ones that I found at a comic book shop. Now, big news is I finally got my press. I've been working on it, trying to see what it would be like, practicing a little bit, and I'm going to start pressing my own books. I've been doing the cleaning. And surprisingly, it's not as difficult as I thought it was going to be. So, I'm going to start and get it going. Now, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to show you some of the books that I found. And then I'm going to show you some books that I want to submit to CGC after I do my cleaning and pressing. Now, I would like y'all's opinion. If y'all could throw in the comments which one of the books that I want to send off, which would y'all send off? Now, I'm not doing any of my older books right off because I want to get really used to doing the pressing and the cleaning and be very, very comfortable with it before I decide that this is something that I want to do with my older books. So let's just get into the newer ones. Now, I found these out and about. I've been wanting to get them. Savage Avengers number 3. I actually really like both of these covers. Trying to get that glare off. Now, if y'all haven't read this one, you really need to read this. Really, really good story. And I'd recommend it. Now, I found this one. I was kind of surprised that I did find it. This is a Mickey Mouse Disney book that came from Russia. Very cool book. I saw it and I just had to pick it up just to get a hold of it and see what it was like. Actually, kind of a neat book. Now, this one, another newer book, Nightwing number 61, one of the variant covers. Actually, really, really dig this cover. Him outside of the circus, the dark background, but the light up of all of the circus itself. Just a really, really neat cover, and I wanted to grab it, so yeah, I did. Found this one actually in a dollar bin. Don't know too much about it, but Batman and Spawn. Supposed to be a good book. Flipped through it. Haven't read it just yet, I'm going to be honest with you. But we'll be looking through it and checking it out. And I was intrigued when I saw it. Now, I found an older book. Didn't pay really anything for this, but 12-cent Daredevil number 33 with the Beetle. As you can tell, there's a big crease right down the middle, but I mean, it shows pretty well. There's some ticking down the side, or well, down this side, kind of a Marvel thing, but really a neat book, and so I look forward to checking them out and reading them. Now, I've got these for the press. And want to know what y'all think. I'm going to clean, going to press them, and I'm going to send them off. Tell me if you think I should or not, or which ones you would think I should do. Marvel Chillers Tigra, the Were-Woman. And this was number 5. Tigra is a big fan of, I really like her. And I kind of like this cover. It's just one that I've always liked. Introduction of Red Wolf. So this is one I'm debating to do. Now one of the newer Supergirls, Supergirl number 23 with the foil uniform and the blue eyes. I just really, really like this book. And I thought it would be really nice slabbed. So tell me what you think about that. Now my next one is The Karate Kid, number 4. It was put out in October of that year. I can't remember the exact year. Man, I've got a glare today. But I just really like the Karate Kid series. The book was actually really good. So tell me what you think. It presents really well inside the bag, so I thought it would look really nice inside of a slab. I think this might come back a 6. Who knows? We'll see. Now the next one, not newsstand, which kind of was a bummer, but you know, what are you going to do? Incredible Hulk, 377, first print. This is the first introduction of Professor Hulk. With him being in the movie, I thought it wouldn't be a bad thing to go ahead and give it a shot and see what it would do. So this is another consideration. Next one, X-Force number 11, first true Domino. I just like this cover overall just because of the yellows, the striking pose that's going on here, action. Really nice cover. So I thought about that one. Now the next one, people have mixed reactions when you see this. I wasn't that big of this kind of deal, but the Marvel Max series, Punisher number 1, with Tim Bradstreet doing the cover. I think it was Bradstreet, isn't it? Yeah. And but excellent cover. And I just really like it. It's very striking. All the weaponry behind just tells you exactly who the Punisher is, right? Now, the Max series was hit or miss. People liked it or they didn't like it. And yeah, this is kind of a controversial one. Let me know what y'all think. Now, the next one that I'm looking to do, Image Comics. I loved this character. Savage Dragon, number 1. Just let me know what you think. Love the red on the image, the red on the name of the title. He's got the cuts on the face, but just a badass cover. He just looks ready for just about anything, right? So now let's go to the next one. Now this one, I really like it. This is when they were changing artists, but Harley Quinn, number 57, and I think it was Tedesco that was doing this cover, but it was on the inside. The credit was given to the artist who had been doing it up until this point. And that's kind of the reason I'm thinking of getting this one slabbed, because of that little mistake. It might have a little value to it later or not. Just let me know what you think, guys. Next one, this is one that I really, really like, always have. Spawn, number 9, introduction of Angela. Hopefully it's in, you can see it pretty well. With Medieval Spawn and Angela, just a fantastic cover. I've got about 6 or 7 of these, so I may send some in other than just this one to see how it turns out. But an excellent, excellent cover. Just, I've always liked this cover. So now, this one, don't know if I'm doing it for the monetary value of it, but it really needs a press, because this has spent its entire life up until about 3 months ago inside the collector's bag that it came in with the 2 collector's cards. X-Force number 1, if I'm not mistaken, this came out in 92, 93. So since 92, 93, it stayed inside the bag up until this year. And there is a really bad crease down the back. I'm thinking a little bit of a humidity bath, and then put it on the press, and then just let it sit, and maybe do one more and press it again on the back side. hopefully will take care of it. I'm just curious what I could get out of this, and if I can get that crease out. I have a lot of these, and so if I could send them off and maybe get a 9.8, who knows. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Now the next one, newer series. A lot of people like it. I really like this series. Batman Who Laughs #1. I have this one. I also have the variant covers. And just such a cool cover. Really liked it. Always have. So tell me what you think if you think I should get that slabbed. Next one. And I'm trying to go as quick as I can, guys. I'm sorry. The other Savage Dragon #1, very cool cover, like it. I think it's maybe slab worthy. Y'all, again, like I said, y'all let me know. This could be just a little bit of anything. It could be nothing. I'm going to send them off anyway. You know, I've got these up here. I just put up a new shelf so I could get all the way across. Now, this is an interesting question. Please, please chime in on this. My She-Hulk, the Savage She-Hulk #1. This is in an old CGC box. I have no clue if it ever got cleaned, if it ever got pressed. Would y'all take the risk of cracking it out of its slab, maybe cleaning it, doing a press, and resending it in? I'm just curious what y'all think. I would like to give it a shot, but let me know. And I think the consensus of what y'all think will maybe be my determining factor. So, yeah, I forgot I had this one up here. Actually, really nice too. Batman Who Laughs #6. Really, really good series. If you haven't checked it out, you really, really need to. Now, the next one I'm looking to get slabbed. Paid about $20 for this book. But I really, really like it. It is, there you go. Oops. And I slipped it out of the bag because I forgot to take the price tag off of it. But very, very nice book. All crisp edges. Very, very nice. Spider-Gwen on it. And I think it's worth slabbing. Y'all tell me what you think. Let me get it back in the bag. I don't want to hurt it. But it's worth a shot. I do think so. Now the next one here I really like. It's an older Detective Comics #682 actually. And just the cover. I really don't know if this is really worth anything. But my gosh, what a cover. I love that darkness. Is that a church in the background? Is it, what exactly is he standing on? But, man, that is just a great cover. Would like to get it slabbed and go from there. So we're winding down. I'm almost done with ones that I'm thinking about getting slabbed. Batman, one of the variant covers, #69. Just such a good cover. Very dark, very broody. Would be worth slabbing in my opinion. Now the next one that I've got, I forgot to get that off, so let's take that. From Emerald Twilight 2, Green Lantern #49. Where he's got possession of all the rings. He's gone around and he's killing the lanterns. He's killing the guardians. I mean, it was an intense little read. And I really like this cover. Just the madness on his face with the green, the little bit of black at the top. I think that would look really, really good in a slab. Now, next one. I think this is a no-brainer. I really want to get this one done. Ultimate Fallout #4. First appearance of Miles Morales. Just a neat book. Love this cover. And one that I'm going to go and I'm going to get that one slabbed. I think that one is a no-brainer. Now, I think the last video that I did, I had got the Black Cats in. And I think I showed them. But I want to get one of them slabbed. just not sure which one. I mean, they're both very, very, very cool covers. But just tell me what you think on this, because one of them will go off, and I believe either of them will make a 9.8. So just let me know, which one would you send off? Because I'm not sure yet. Now, one of the older books from the 90s when speculation craze hit, X-Men #1. The Magneto cover. I have all the covers, but my gosh, this was just such a cool cover. That crackle in the background, the blues that looks like a tidal wave coming down on him. You're just really not sure exactly what it is, but my gosh, what a powerful comic issue this was. And I mean, more so for the cover than the book itself, but all the different covers, but I've always liked this cover right here. Now I'm down to the last two. Now this one, I have the full run. Loved this initial run, Guardians of the Galaxy #1. This was a really, really good series. Very underrated. I don't know why a lot of people didn't latch onto it like they did. Really some good stories in it. Now, they did have some that were like, but with any comic book series, you're going to go through those issues that aren't the greatest. They're kind of filler in between a storyline. But man, was this was a good series in my opinion. Now, last one I have that I'm considering sending off, and again, completely just because of the movie. I have the entire run of this. I thought I could send them all off and get them graded, but, you know, who knows. The Infinity Gauntlet #1, one of the best covers you're ever going to see. This was just striking cover with the colors coming off the gems. Lady Death, Mephisto, you got the Surfer there. You've got all the heroes on the bottom. I mean, this was just a great cover. Almost telling a story just by itself in the cover. But so these are the ones that I'm debating sending off. And you tell me, what do you think I should send? But like I said, I'm going to do some more practicing with my press. Now I did my first little practice thing, a series that I really, really liked, and this is my first one. I think it came out pretty good for my very, very first try. And we're going to see the back just as nice. And so, yeah, I'm going to keep working at it. And I will get better at it, I'm pretty sure. So, hey guys, let me know what you think. I'll be back in a couple weeks. I'm going to have another video. I might have stuff ready to be sent off to CGC. I'll let you see. And I'll send them off, and then we'll just both have to wait with bated breath to find out what we need to do, right? So, until next time, let's just keep enjoying reading those comics, and y'all have fun.